2000, a small town in New South Wales, Australia, was rocked by one of the most gruesome crimes in the country's history. Catherine Knight, a slaughterhouse worker with a violent past, committed an act so horrific it earned her the nickname Cannibal Cathy. This is the chilling story of a woman whose life of trauma and rage culminated in a crime that shocked the world. Catherine Mary Knight was born on October 25, 1955, in New South Wales, Australia. Her childhood was anything but stable. Her father, Ken, was an alcoholic who used violence and intimidation to control her mother, Barbara, who was trapped in an abusive affair with him. Barbara openly shared her hatred of men with her daughters, including Catherine, who herself endured sexual abuse from family members, though not her father, until she was 11. Described as a loner, Catherine bullied younger children and had violent outbursts at school, once assaulting a boy and injuring a teacher in self-defense. Despite this, she was seen as a good student but left school at 15, illiterate, to work in a clothing factory. A year later, she landed her dream job at a slaughterhouse, where her skill with knives earned her a promotion and her own set of butcher's knives, which she proudly hung above her bed. Catherine's adult life was marked by violent relationships. In 1974, at 18, she married David Kellett, a heavy-drinking co-worker, traumatized by witnessing tragedies. Their marriage was turbulent from the start. On their wedding night, Catherine tried to strangle David after he fell asleep. Later, while pregnant, she burned his clothes and fractured his skull with a frying pan because he came home late. After their daughter Melissa was born in 1976, David left her for another woman. Catherine's mental state spiraled. She left baby Melissa on railway tracks, thankfully rescued in time, and went on a rampage, threatening people with a stolen axe. Diagnosed with postnatal depression, she was in and out of psychiatric hospitals, but often released herself. Over the years, Catherine had more relationships, each marked by violence. She slit the throat of her partner David Saunders's puppy to warn him against cheating and stabbed another partner, John Chillingworth, after an argument. By 1995, she was with John Price, a well-liked miner with 3 children, but their relationship was no different. Violent arguments and escalating tensions. In February 2000, Catherine's rage reached a horrifying peak. John Price, 44, had refused to marry her and evicted her from his home after she got him fired by exposing minor thefts to his employer. On February 29th, after sending his children to a sleepover, John spent the evening with neighbors before returning home. Catherine arrived, and after they were intimate, John fell asleep. What followed was unimaginable. Catherine stabbed John at least 37 times with a butcher's knife, chasing him as he tried to flee. After he died, she skinned him, hung his flesh on a meat hook, and decapitated him. In a chilling act, she cooked parts of his body with potatoes and vegetables, setting plates for his children, intending to feed them their father. His head was found in a pot, still warm. Catherine was found comatose from a pill overdose when police arrived. A note falsely accusing John of molesting her daughter was dismissed as baseless. Catherine's trial began on October 15, 2001. Diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, she initially pleaded guilty to manslaughter, but later changed her plea to guilty of murder, though she denied responsibility. The court rejected her request to avoid hearing the gruesome details. She became hysterical when the skinning and decapitation were described. On November 8, 2001, Catherine was sentenced to life without parole, the first woman in Australian history to receive this ruling. Dubbed Cannibal Cathy and compared to Hannibal Lecter, her crime left a lasting scar. Yet, in prison, Catherine has a surprising reputation. Known as Nana, she's described as caring, maternal and devout, knitting and mediating disputes among inmates. Her 2006 appeal, claiming the life sentence was too severe, was rejected. Catherine Knight's crime is a haunting reminder of how trauma, rage, and untreated mental health issues can spiral into unthinkable acts. John Price's family and friends carry the weight of this tragedy forever. What drives someone to such extremes? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if this story moved you, please like and subscribe for more true crime deep dives. Stay alert, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.